Girls are considered prey. A girl is a product that spoils with use. Guys, don't fall for it, it's a trap. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Ukrainian Eyes on America. I am Ukrainian Mary, who today will talk about two of the most delicate issues in relationships, where the opinions of Ukrainians and Americans often differ: money and sex. The first question is, who should pay? Generally, most Ukrainians support the idea that a guy should invest more financially in a relationship than a girl. This is true both at the beginning of the relationship and in family life. Even if he earns less, it's more common for the guy to pay. This especially applies to dates at the early stages of a relationship. Usually, the guy pays for all the restaurants, cafes, and movies. But for a girl, if she came to the date not just to eat at his expense, it's still considered good manners if she offers to pay for herself. But guys, don't fall for it. It's a trap. If you agree to let the girl pay for herself, she will most likely see this as a so-called red flag. This date might be the last, and she may not agree to another one. So the guy must insist on paying. And if the guy even asks the girl to pay for him in the restaurant, the girl will not wait for the end of the evening and just leave right after this request. By the way, if a guy gives a girl an expensive gift, she is not obligated to reciprocate with something equally expensive. Many couples often encounter situations where on a holiday the guy gives the girl an expensive piece of jewelry and the girl gives the guy shower gel or socks. The girl is happy with the jewelry she has long wanted, and the guy feels like, I gave tribute to this dragon, now it won't eat me yet. As for the family budget, it's most often funded by the guy's earnings. Of course, this depends on the couple. For example, I know a couple who have been together for several years and they split all expenses equally and contribute the same amount to the family budget. But I'm talking about the most common cases. In many families, it's customary to consider the man as the breadwinner who provides for the family, and the woman as the keeper of the home. Many girls even say that the money the guy earns is shared, while the money she earns is hers, and she spends it only on herself. Despite the fact that more and more women strive to be independent, most still remain faithful to the old traditions, where the man acts as a breadwinner. Some Ukrainian guys might get offended if their girlfriend starts working. For them, it's like an insult. Do you think I can't provide for the family myself? So more often girls are expected to clean the house, cook, do laundry and take care of the children. Even though many now work just as much as guys and get tired from work. If a girl doesn't work and focuses on herself and just taking care of the house, she may be judged for living off the guy and be called a kept woman. And the girls end up in stalemate situation. If you work, you hurt the guy, and if you don't work, you're a kept woman. The second question is it acceptable to have sex before serious relationships in Ukraine? If you ask a guy, he will most often answer, yes, of course, why not? But if you ask a girl, she might say, no, what are you thinking? I'm not like that. Even so, she might have a bunch of dating apps on her phone where she is clearly not looking for serious relationships. So in words it's a no, but in reality it's yes. Many girls hide that they have sex before serious relationships. And if someone finds out the truth, the girl will deny everything and say that it definitely doesn't apply to her. This often happens because of social condemnation and stereotypes. Many people over 40 believes that a girl is a product that spoils with use. And the more it's used, the worse it gets. This opinion is quite common in Ukrainian society. On the other hand, a buy is considered a buyer who is choosing a commodity. This buyer can try several options of commodities to choose the best one. Therefore, if a guy has had many partners, it's okay, he is a champ. It means he has experience. Due to such stereotypes, many guys don't want to start relationships with girls who have had several partners, and girls often hide this information to appeal to the guy. For example, I heard a story about a girl who was in a serious relationship with a guy for 5 years. Before that, she had about 20 guys in a year. Her boyfriend didn't know anything about it for all those 5 years, even though they sometimes met her exes on the street. The girl tried her best to hide that she had anything with them. When it comes to the timing of having sex, opinions differ. Some follow the 3-date rule, meaning sex is planned for the 3rd date. If the relationship is serious, some prefer to wait a few months from the start of the relationship to get to know each other better. Couples from religious families generally wait until marriage, although sometimes it's just words for religious parents. In reality, they don't bother with waiting. Again, it depends on the couple. It's also believed that the guy should win over the girl, as if to conquer her, and the girl is considered prey. Therefore, abstaining from sex for her is a way to show her dignity and somehow increase her value. Since it's a conquest process, the harder it's to win the trophy, the more valuable it will be.